Hello, welcome in this lecture. We will talk about HA, high availability. So first of all, let's just see some terminism and some explanation about these two way to be sure that you will have more than one component. So HA, we have redundancy. So we will double the number of the components. And HA is for automatic failover. So redundancy, as a best practice, a production site must always have at least two controllers on different physical server. So if one controller fails, other can manage the connection and you can manage the site. So the best thing is to have two bare metal server with your hypervisor and to put one controller on the first server and the second controller on the second server. If you have only one bare metal, okay, so be aware that the bare metal can have an issue, but it's not very often. And the two delivery controller will participate in active-active to the resolution of the VDA. After you have the scalability. So if your site increase, you have more and more user, of course the CPU utilization of the controller and database activity will increase. So you can add additional controller and manage more user and more application and workstation requests. And you can, of course, improve the overall responsiveness. So first of all, let's start with the first component, the license server. If you have an issue with the license server, it's not very important because you have 30 days of grace period. So the solution is to have a copy of the license server, or you can recreate a VM with the same host name. If you create a new VM with a different host name, you'll have to regenerate your lake file, license file, because the name of the host name is inside the license file. Secondly, we have the broker. You will see that in the lab, a very simple lab, we just add the broker 2 to the broker 1 and it will update the database. So if the broker doesn't work, if you have just one broker, you have no power management on VDA, the SIT, you cannot manage it, the studio and PowerShell command fail, and the director cannot be used. So, and of course the receiver in the storefront will not see any resources. But established session continue to run, it's not an issue. So the solution is to install a new broker, we'll just see that after in the next lecture, and of course tell to the VDA that there's a new broker or use the same name like the old one. So the VDA, right, just see the same one. So the top is to have two broker. Okay, so this is the end of this small lecture about HA, and next lab will be to add a new broker. Thank you very much. See you in this next lecture. Bye bye.